Right, so what we've got here, we have got a Parker P38, which is not an American, it's an American design. These were the budgety version, built in Korea, I think this one is. I think some were made in Indonesia as well. One of the distinguishing points is the very thin neck, or headstock. It has got a very thin neck as well. The neck is very, very similar to my Squire strap. For playability, it feels almost identical. We have two single coils, a double coil humbucker, and hidden in here, if you can see them, at the end, these little tips there are piezo pickups, which are basically miniature microphones. Makes it sound like an acoustic. Controls, as for a standard guitar, neck pickup, blend of neck, centre, blend of those two, that one. To be honest, at the moment I'm not too keen on that one. Probably going to be putting a Seymour Duncan in it. JB. Some people said they're a bit trebly and harsh, but to be honest that one is, but it just doesn't seem to have a lot of character or anything to it. It's a bit dull. Sounds quite like a Strat, I think, on that pickup. Controls, let me get this right. Standard volume, standard turn. Volume for the piezo, that's the reason you need that is this switch here gives the option where it is now. It's on standard magnetic pickups. Ignore those in there. We're using that one, and that one. Middle is a blend. Whatever setting we've got this pickup on, this selector, say for instance, just using this pickup, these are also working, and this blends the two together. Found out to basically put it almost on full on this guitar, and it seems to work alright. Back there is just these, bypasses those completely, so we're just using those. It's a bit of a Marmite guitar. Some people love the look of them, some don't like the look of them. I love it because it's completely different to any other guitar. Got this trem here, non-locking at all. It is to a certain extent a floating trem, although like a lot of people I've got it set now so it's resting on the body. I don't pull up strings, I don't particularly like it, to be honest. And I also like to play it a lot with me heel of my hand resting on there, damping strings. I tend to find that I push things out of tune when they're a floating trem, so don't use it. Going to the back, one of the main drawbacks of these, as you will see, you've got all your standard stuff on that. Right, there's a battery, it's in there. The only warning when it's running out is you start to get noise. Gradually signal distorts and it stops. How do you change the battery quickly? You don't, you need a screwdriver. Why they did that, I don't know. It seems a silly idea when you could easily put a battery box in there. That is a Korean one, this, if you can see that. The American posher versions of these have Spätzle tuners, I believe, that are locking. Could put them on here, but to be honest, I ain't going to bother at the moment. Lovely red colour. What else can I say about it? We'll give her a go in a minute. The main difference between the American one, which costs thousands and thousands, or can do, is there's a carbon composite fretboard on here. All this section is carbon composite. All this section here, and they weigh next to nothing. Whereas this is just a standard neck. But there you go. There probably are other differences as well. I bet there are quite a few differences, but they look very similar. Right, we'll give her a whirl. Right, let's go. Right. Got a custom one arm chair. Bit of DIY work there because playing guitar that arm was always in the way, so bit of a hacksaw and it's off. Right, I've got this on piezo first of all. I'm not going to play anything fancy, just so you can hear the difference in sound between one and the other. This is the piezo, so this is sort of the acoustic. That's all just set in centre. The boss effects unit down there is on bypass sort of mode, so it is literally just the guitar sound out. Good on that. Right, now I shall show you the blend. We shall blend it with that one. So put it into the middle, and we've got a combination. Blend it with the front one. On its own. Front pickup on its own. That's it. It's quite similar in a way. Back to piezo. Double coil on its stud. Middle pickup. Front pickup. The other thing I haven't mentioned is the output in here is stereo. So if you put a stereo lead in it, using the piezo, what it does, it splits the signal, so you get magnetic pickups. I don't know which side, I've not tried it yet. Left side, say for instance, only. Piezo right side. So that means you can mess around with your signal, split it, put effects to one side, leave the other side clean, whatever you want. At the moment I get lost with what I'm... At the moment I'm just using magnetics. Middle's blend, back, piezo on its own. Against magnetic. You know, I rather like it myself. Show it through all the effects and get the sort of sounds I want. The all these police say all that sort of thing. Same thing with the piezo. Or back pickup. See, all stuff. It's quite muddy. It's the Seymour Duncan. I've got another guitar over there. It is quite bright, but it's punchy and clear. It's probably going to change it at some point. What else we got? Oh, let's go on that one. Da, 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 da. It's a bit, I don't like the double coil much. Messing around. Played the guitar for a while, but there you go, Parker P38, love it or hate it. I like it, but then I like a real crystal clear, almost clinical guitar sound, but I also like a bit of punch and bite when you want it, and I think that's the only thing it lacks on that back pickup. It just hasn't got that aggressive sort of, I shall show you what I mean. This is probably out of tune because I haven't even checked it to see if it is. Here we go. Oh, I hate doing that as well. That's the Seymour Duncan's rear one. Your auntie.